I believe that being a high school student is one of the most transformative experiences in a person's life. Being a high school student isn't always easy, but it does change you. After 4 years of being a high school student, you realize how much you've grown. Being a student in high school, especially Seneca, has definitely changed my life in many ways, mostly good ones. Being a high school student at Seneca has helped me realize that a person's life experiences can have a large influence on how they develop as a person. In Outliers, Malcolm Gladwell discusses the various factors in a child's early life that contribute to how successful they are in the future. I was fitted with a cochlear implant when I was 2.5 years old. My cochlear implant helped me to become who I am today. If I didn't get a cochlear implant at a young age, or even if I was born hearing, I probably wouldn't know what it feels like to be different from everyone else. And aside from that, having a cochlear implant has allowed me to communicate effectively with others around me and to access the resources I need. During my time at Seneca High School, I've learned to let go of my past insecurities. I know not to let them define me, but I've let them remind me of who I was while I had them and who I've become since letting go of them. And John Paul Sartre's No Exit, one of the characters, Gustin, constantly worries about how other people determine his self-worth. I felt this way when I was bullied in middle school, but I gradually learned to accept who I am without constantly worrying about what other people think of me. Since sophomore year, I've sought to become worldly. In order to do that, I needed to accept my multicultural identity. Growing up with and identifying with several cultures has pushed me to reconcile my identification with them. I'm deaf, I'm Filipino American, and I know 3 languages: American Sign Language, English, and French. I used to be concerned as to how I reconcile these various aspects of my identity, but now I know that I don't have to choose one culture over another, because I know that all these cultures are a part of me, and I embrace that. Striving to become worldly has shown me that in countries perceived negatively by some Westerners, not all people in those countries are what the media portrays them to be. Khaled Hosseini's portrayal of Middle Easterners in 1,000 Tons has shown me that people in those countries are very human, like the characters Mariam, Naila, Tariq, and Thelma. They're not necessarily representative of their countries at all. They're just people trying to get by in life, like the rest of us. And last but not least, my high school experiences have taught me to reconsider how I see others and to feed my soul. In The Great Gatsby, M. Scott Fitzgerald explores various elements of the United States in the 20th century. Among those are prejudice and the desire for material items seen in many of the characters. I've become less judgmental towards others over the years, becoming more accepting of divergent viewpoints even if they're different from mine. I've learned that having any sort of prejudice or bias towards others creates animosity within the community. Instead of focusing on other people's negative qualities, I try to focus on their positive qualities as human beings. I've also become more appreciative of the small things in life. I try not to pursue too many material items, because I prefer having new experiences and developing relationships that will enhance my personal growth. Overall, I believe that I've become a better person as a result of being a student at Seneca High School for 4 years. I will strive to better myself as I move forward in life. I believe that a person's life experiences have a big influence on their success. I've learned to let go of my past insecurities and to not worry excessively about how other people perceive me. I've sought to become worldly. I've learned to value personal growth over material items. If I can continue to adhere to the ideas that have helped me become who I am as a result of being at Seneca High School, I'm positive that I will continue to grow as a person. This I believe.